Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool boss Arne Slot's stance on selling Federico Chiesa as Napoli make offer. Federico Chiesa has endured a tough first season at Liverpool and could be set to leave the club this summer. Arne Slot has urged Federico Chiesa to return to Liverpool in top shape after the summer break to secure a future at Anfield. After joining Liverpool in a £12 million deal last August, Chiesa has only started 3 matches all season and does not have a single Premier League start to his name. The 27-year-old has racked up a mere 403 minutes despite scoring 2 goals in maiden campaign for the newly crowned champions of England. Even after Slot pledged to give peripheral squad players more game time after securing the Premier League title last month, Chiesa was then absent from the matchday squad entirely for the 2-2 home draw against Arsenal last Sunday. Slot's main concern with the Italy international is his fitness and availability, but the manager says the winger has a future on Merseyside if he works hard over the summer. Napoli have been tipped to take Chiesa back to his homeland, with reports from Gazzetta dello Sport claiming the Serie A side have made an offer for the forward, which would be a loan move with an option to buy Chiesa permanently next summer. Grilled over Chiesa's future at Liverpool, Slot clarified, "Does he have a future here? Yes, definitely he has. Next season, if he comes back completely fit, which he has hardly been for the first half season, I can give him playing time in pre-season, so he can build himself up and then go even further. The moment he came in he was, by a long time, not as fit as the other players were, and that doesn't help in the beginning. The other ones did so well, there was not a lot of reason for me to change, and then being in the squad becomes difficult if Darwin Nunez and Diogo Jota are there as well." Despite Slot barely playing Chiesa, the Liverpool boss says the former Juventus forward is good enough to be a regular feature at Liverpool, adding, "He is good enough to play for us, or a club of our standards." However, with Slot seemingly settled on his preferred attacking trio of Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah, it's obvious that Chiesa faces a significant challenge to feature more next season. Slot continued, "Unfortunately for him, he is in competition with Mo Salah when it is about the right wing. I think he can also play as a left winger, but he has Cody Gakpo and Lucho Diaz. I don't think I am wrong if I tell you these 3 have had a great season. They were doing so well this season, there was no reason not to play them." Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is insane Chelsea swap deal for Darwin Nunez is on. Darwin Nunez is leaving Liverpool this summer. That much at very least is something we know is likely going to happen. There's no future left for the Uruguayan at Anfield. Nunez has hit a dead end in his Liverpool career, and at this stage it feels like it's impossible that he will ever find his way back to the starting lineup. It's why cutting ties with him is something Liverpool have considered all the way back in January, as revealed exclusively by Anfield Watch. Back then the deal did not go through, but a move is inevitable this summer. There are a number of clubs interested in Nunez at the moment, and Liverpool could even open the door to an unlikely swap deal with Chelsea. Yes, that's right. Based on the latest reports, there's a chance Nunez could end up at Stamford Bridge with another attacker coming to Anfield in the process. The Times revealed that back in 2023, Liverpool received an approach from Chelsea in order to buy Nunez. At the time, he had just 1 season under his belt at Liverpool, and the Reds had informed the Blues he was not for sale. But fast forward almost 2 years now, the situation has changed. Liverpool now very much consider Nunez up for sale. Meanwhile, Chelsea are still looking to reinforce their attack. Anfield Watch understands the Blues are still monitoring Nunez's situation, and that's why a swap deal could be on the cards, with Liverpool benefiting by bringing in a player who has struggled to make their own mark at Chelsea. According to Foot Mercato, Liverpool have already made contact with the representatives of Christopher Nkunku as they explore a potential move for the Frenchman. Nkunku has been on the periphery of the Chelsea squad this season, but he still made 19 goal contributions in just over 2,000 minutes played. In total, Nkunku has averaged a goal or assist every 107 minutes this season, which is a pretty good return for an attacker. He's in the prime of his career at the moment, being 27 years old, and he's wasting his best years sitting on the bench at Chelsea. Just like Mohamed Salah was once undervalued by the Blues, it's now Nkunku who is receiving the same treatment, and Liverpool are right to be exploring a move for him. If you take a look at the formidable partnership he had with Dominik Szoboszlai at RB Leipzig, you could see the potential there for him to rediscover his best form at Liverpool while linking up with the likes of Salah, Luis Diaz, and Cody Gakpo as well. With Chelsea's interest in Nunez and Liverpool's interest in Nkunku, the most obvious swap deal is on the cards for the two sides. And it's one that could break the internet if it happens, because we don't normally see players make the move from Stamford Bridge to Anfield and vice versa. Let's be honest here, the move is a crazy one. Nkunku is a risk for Liverpool. Nunez is a risk for Chelsea. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Liverpool ready to agree crazy fee to sign Arne Slot's Ousmane Dembele. Here's a crazy thought: what if Liverpool don't actually need to sign a number 9 this summer? Yes, you read that right. After months and months of speculation about who will replace Darwin Nunez at Anfield, it might be the case that there will be no direct replacement for the Uruguayan after all. Nunez is still expected to depart, but after the latest transfer updates, it's now becoming increasingly obvious that Arne Slot might have an interesting plan to evolve his team in the image of Paris Saint-Germain. Liverpool were blown away by the French side, despite not playing with an out-and-out forward in the two Champions League ties against them this season. Slot has been hugely appreciative of PSG's style, with the dynamism and flexibility they have in attack, as well as the fullbacks bombing forward. That's probably why Liverpool are now closing in on signing Jeremy Frimpong. He could be Slot's very own Achraf Hakimi. Meanwhile, Milos Kerkez is a target to be the club's Nuno Mendes, as Anfield Watch exclusively revealed back in November. The only player that would be missing after them is Liverpool's equivalent of Ousmane Dembele. After PSG brought in Kvaratskhelia, Dembele was shifted further up the pitch and has often played as a false number 9 for Luis Enrique's side. In the process, the Frenchman has become ludicrously productive and has emerged as one of the front-runners to win the Ballon d'Or this year. The Reds obviously have Mohamed Salah, who is a Ballon d'Or candidate, but he's more of the Kvaratskhelia in the PSG equivalent of Liverpool's system. Slot needs his own Dembele, and in the form of Florian Wirtz he may have found it. As David Ornstein reported in The Athletic, Liverpool have made contact with Wirtz and are monitoring his situation. Bayer Leverkusen valued him at €150 million, £126.5 million, as per Kölner Stadtanzeiger. Obviously, this would represent a significant chunk of Liverpool's budget, but for Wirtz, it's worth it. He is a world-class talent who can play in multiple positions across the attack. If Liverpool can bring him in, he could very much become Slot's very own Dembele, functioning in multiple roles and negating the needs for the Reds to sign a forward. It might seem like a crazy concept, but it's not really. Paris Saint-Germain have cruised to the Ligue 1 title this season and are on the brink of winning the Champions League, having reached the final and being firm favourites against Inter Milan. Modern football has evolved to become more than just traditional number 9 forward players. Wirtz still brings you goals and creativity. He's been involved in 31 goal contributions this season. He'll also make the likes of Salah, Diaz, and Gakpo alongside him even better. Put him in this team and Liverpool are going to be formidable. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.